Now we will start exercise 1.3. So in this chapter, in this exercise, we are going to solve two types of math, that is problems related to LCM and problems related to HCF. That means here we are going to learn about two new terms, that one is LCM and another one is HCF. So let's move on to our topic. So firstly we will know about HCF. So HCF stands for highest common factor. That means we are going to determine HCF of some numbers. That means in this case we need minimum of two numbers, and we can determine up to infinity numbers for determining HCF. So here let's look into the full form of HCF, that is highest common factor. That means here we are going to deal with our very known term, that is factor. We have already learned in the previous exercise about factor. So here firstly we are given two numbers, one is 12, another one is 30. So now we will write the factors of 12 and 30. So first, for determining factor, the most easiest way to find the factor of a number is like this. I will show you one. Like 12, we will just give a L-shaped bracket over here, like a symbol. Okay, then we will start dividing the number, starting from the lowest prime number we know. So we all know that every number, be a prime number or composite number, every number has a fixed factor, that is itself. That means 12 has also its factor 12, and also 1. That means 1 and the number itself is the common factor that every number have. So here so we will not start from 1, then we will start from 2. So we know 12 is an even number, so it is divisible by 2. So if we divide 12 by 2, we get 6. Again, we will give this type of symbol. We will continue until we just get a prime number or a number which can't be divisible through any number. That means until we get another prime number. So again we will divide 6 by 2, because 6 is divisible by 2 as well. So if we divide 6 by 2, we get 3. So we can write the factor of 12 as 2 into 3. So we can see here, if we just multiply this number in this sequence, that is 2 into 2 and again 2 into 3, that means 2 into 2, 4, and 4 into 3, 12. That means we get the number back. So these are the factor of 12. Actually in this process we are going to get the prime factors of a number, but for understanding the concept of highest common factor, that means HCF, firstly I will show you writing all the factors, all the possible factors of 12. So if I just remove all the ink and just take pen again. So just starting from 1, I will start from 1. So 1 is a factor of 12. Then 12 is also divisible by 2. So we will also take 2. Again we get 12. 12 is also divisible by 3. That means 3 4s are 12. So 12 is also divisible by 4 as well. Then we can't divide 12 by 5. So here we will not have 5 as a factor of 12. Then 6. Yes, 6 we can also get 12. That means 6 2s are 12. So 6 as well. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 can't be divisible by 12. So they are not the factor for 12. And lastly 12 itself is a factor for 12. Okay, similarly if we just find out the factors for 30. So firstly 1, because yes, 1 is the common factor every number has. Okay, then 2, yes, 2 15s are 30. Again 3 10s are 30. 30 is not actually divisible by 4, so it can't be our factor. Then 5, 6 are 30, so 5, 6, okay, then 7 isn't, we can't divide 30 by 7, so 7, 8, 9, then we get 10. 10 is a factor for 30, then 15, because 15 to is a 30, so 15. And lastly we get 30. So here I have written all the possible factors, be it be prime factors or co-prime or composite factors. I have written all the factors, all the possible factors for 12 and 13. So let's just have a look at these. So what we can see, so in case of HCF, it stands for highest common factor. We know these all are the factors for 12 and 30, all are the possible factors. So let's just mark what are those factors which are common in case of both 12 and 30. So in case of 12 we have 1, we have 30, in case of 30 we have 1 as well. Secondly, we have 2 here also, 3. We have no 4 here in case of 30, so it's not applicable. Then we have 6, also 6, and rest are not similar. So here we can see in between 12 and 30, 1, 2, 3 and 6 are the common factors in between them. But for determining HCF, actually HCF is that number, is that factor which is the highest common, that means the among the common factor, the highest positioned value. So in case of 12 and 30, 6 is the highest factor or the highest positioned value. So we can state HCF for 12 and 30 is 6. So in this process we can actually determine HCF. Basically it's more like applicable for understanding, like now you have understood how this is happening, but during our exam we should follow either the division method for determining HCF or the prime factor division method. It's actually the process by which we determine all the factors, all the possible factors. But if you are given a very large number, like number above 3 digit, then it's quite impossible on our part to just write the 3 digit and find all the factors. So for just understanding, we are factorizing 12 and 13 all possible factors and determining its HCF.